Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Vivek Anand. So today we will discuss foundation of the cyber security. So first thing we are going to discuss, that is what is security. Okay, what is it's all about the security. So security is all about to providing you the safety. Safety means freedom from risk or danger. Like you are having the password on your phone, so that is like providing the safety to you. Okay, even you are wearing the seat belt, even you are wearing the helmet while driving the bike, so that is providing you the safety. Okay, so security is the freedom from doubt or anxiety or fear, so that provides you the confidence. So security provides you the confidence. Next thing is security is like something that gives or assures safety, as a group of department of private guards, call like building security if a visitor acts suspicious. So sometimes even you see in the apartments also, when you visit someone in the apartments, then guards actually confirm with the particular resident of the apartment that this person want to meet with you. So if that person agrees, then only guard will allow you to enter into the building. Okay, so measures adopted by a government to prevent espionage, sabotage or attack. So these days even government is more concerned about the security. Government is telling you to not click on any suspicious link, or even not click on the any link that you are getting on the SMS. Even government is telling you that bank is never going to call you, so never share your ATM pin password. Okay, so these things are the preventive measure. So next thing is measures adopted as by a business or homeowner to prevent a crime such as burglary or assault. Security was lax at the firm's smaller plant. So actually this is security. Okay, so whenever you are having walls, 6 feet walls, 7 feet walls at your home, when you are having CCTV cameras at your home, so this is all about the security, because you are having the security concerns. If you are having CCTV camera at your home, then definitely those cameras are providing you the confidence that you are at least secure. Okay, if some burglar try to enter into your home, you may trace him. Okay, so next thing is, why do we need security? We need security to protect our information. First of thing, protect our information. Now what kind of information? Crucial information. So crucial information can be in form of the trade secrets, medical records. Trade secrets are those secrets, even like for example any pharmaceutical company is having like formula for the corona vaccine, so that would be considered as these trade secrets. Okay, medical records provide authentication and access control for resources, even guarantee availability of resources. Now availability of resources means I am the authorized user of the Facebook, I am having right credential for the Facebook, I want to use the services provided by the Facebook, but even after putting the right credential on the Facebook, I am not able to access the services provided by the Facebook. So like this is the attack on the availability of the resources. Okay, so resources should be available for 99.999%. Reliability should be there. Okay, so that's why actually these are the concerns. So that's why we need security. That's why even you are having all these things. Okay, next question is, who is vulnerable? Okay, so I'll talk about the corona concerns. Like these days corona is everywhere, so who is vulnerable to the corona? Who is having less immunity, right? So in the same way, who is vulnerable to the attacker or intruder? Who is having some kind of weaknesses? Okay, so like for example financial institution, banks, these things are vulnerable because they are having financial information. ISPs, because they are the major service providers, they are providing the internet to everyone. Pharmaceutical companies, like pharmaceutical companies might have some formula for some vaccine, so they are more prone to the cyber attacks. Okay, so government and defense agencies, because they are having the security things related to the country, contracted to various government agencies, multinational corporations, and most important thing, anyone on the internet. If you are connected to the internet, you is vulnerable. Simple. Okay, so think twice before sharing anything on the internet. Okay, so next thing we are going to discuss, that is a CIA Triad. That is a very important thing. So CIA Triad, so full form is the confidentiality, integrity and the availability. Okay, so confidentiality, integrity and availability, these things we call it as CIA Triad. because all these three things should be there. Okay, in cybersecurity generally we talk about the CIA. So everything, whatever measures we are doing to protect the CIA. CIA means first C stand for the confidentiality. Confidentiality means only authorized users should be access to the information. For example, you are having your phone, so only you should be able to access your phone if you are having the password, right? No unauthorized user should be access to your phone. So that provide confidentiality. How you achieve the confidentiality? Actually by the encryption. Generally by the encryption you achieve the confidentiality. Next thing is integrity. Integrity means any unauthorized user should not be able to change the data. Okay, so if I am the authorized user, definitely I can change the data. I am the authorized user of the Google, I can change my name there, I can change my date of birth there. But if any user is not authorized particularly, okay, and if he is trying to change my information, then definitely it is attack on the integrity. So generally we achieve the integrity by the hashing algorithm. Okay, so hash provides the integrity. Next thing is the availability. Availability actually guarantees you that these services would be available to you. For example, sometimes you see that IRCTC services are not available to you even after putting the right credentials. Okay, so these are the attacks on the availability. Why? Because IRCTC servers are overloaded. So these are the practical examples I am discussing. So generally I am compare CIA with the roti kapda and makan. Every human need roti kapda and makan. Okay, why any human need roti kapda and makan? Because to provide safety to us. We are consuming foods every day so that we can have strong immunity. Okay, so that we can survive, right? So food is very necessary part for any human. So in the same way confidentiality is very much necessary part for the data. Okay, so in the same way kapda, like clothes. Why we need cloth? So to provide or to secure from the external environment, right? Even we are having winters, rainy season, summers, so we need to secure our body from the external environment, so we need clothes. So in the same way it is integrity. Okay, so I'm just comparing, actually these are not directly related, so don't say like clothes, how clothes are related to the integrity. I'm just comparing like how every human need roti kapda and makan. So these are the essential things needed for a human. So in the same way in the digital data needs CIA. Okay, confidentiality, integrity and availability. So only authorized users should be access to the data, should be able to change the data, and should be access the services provided by the some company or some organization or some server. Okay, so authorized means if you are putting the right credentials, then you are the authorized person. But if you are not having the right credentials and if you want to access the services, then you are unauthorized person. Okay, so if you are not having my username and password, and still if you want to access my Facebook account, so definitely you are the unauthorized person. Okay, so this is the authorized and the unauthorized. So even you can say, or you can read about the older definition, although I am explaining you through the practical examples, so that it will help you to memorize all these things. You don't need to like theoretically memorize all these things. Practical examples will help you to memorize these things easily. Okay, so next things we are going to discuss the most important things in the security term: vulnerability, threat agent, risk and control or countermeasures. Okay, so when we talk about the vulnerabilities is any weakness or loophole. Okay, so for example, you are having 1.5 feet wall or 2 feet wall at your home. So definitely anyone can jump into your home. Okay, so this is the vulnerabilities. That is a loophole. Like your external wall is very low height, so anybody can jump on it. So this is a vulnerability. So what is the countermeasure of it? So definitely your external wall should be at least 6 feet long, right? So this is a countermeasure. Now what is the threat? If there is some vulnerabilities, then threat, like how these vulnerabilities can be exploited. So if any attacker or if any thief can jump into your home, so definitely he can steal some asset from your home, right? So this is a threat. Any potential danger that is associated with the exploitation of the vulnerabilities. Okay, if any thief will jump into your home, then definitely he will steal your data. Okay, so this is at the end that particular, this is the threat related to that vulnerability. Okay, next, threat agent. Threat agent is the, that particular thief is the threat agent. Okay, so threat agent is any entity that takes advantage of a vulnerability. So that threat agent actually is a thief. Okay, so that is actually exploiting the vulnerability. So threat agent might be any entity that takes advantage of a vulnerability. Next thing is risk. Okay, so what is the risk? So generally we talk about the risk, like if we will take this risk, then this thing will happen. If we will not take this risk, then this thing might happen, right? So risk like is associated with your assets. Okay, so if any thief will enter into your home, so what are the risks associated with this? If you are having some precious item at your home, so definitely risk can be big also. Okay, but if you are not having anything at your home, for example bachelor's room, so they are not having anything like any costly, you can say costly item. Okay, so like risk can be very low there. So risk is the likelihood of a threat agent exploiting your vulnerabilities and the corresponding business impact. Okay, so what is the risk associated with the vulnerabilities? For example, if I'll for example, okay, I'm not saying it practically. For example, if I'll hack the IRCTC server, so definitely risk is very big, because no one will able to access the services provided by the IRCTC. Even IRCTC is having large amount of database of everyone. Okay, so this is the risk, like I might get access to the all the data of the IRCTC users. So this is the risk. If I'll hack into the bank server, so even I can change the data related to the money. Okay, if my money, if in my account money is having like 10,000 rupees in my account, okay, right now, but I can change that data, I can make it to the 1 lakh rupees, and later I can claim that my account was having 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so this is the, like, these are the risks associated with the particular vulnerability. Okay, these all things are related to the vulnerabilities actually, because vulnerability will be exploited, so you need to calculate the risk accordingly. So if this vulnerability might be exploited, then what are the risks associated with it? Next thing is control or countermeasures. So if you are having CCTV camera, pet, okay, at your home, you are having 6 feet walls, fences, so these are the countermeasures. You are putting the password at your phone, okay, you are using the firewall, IDS, IPS. So these are the countermeasures to provide the security, so that vulnerabilities can be mitigated. Even you are patching your operating system, you are updating your operating system. So these are the examples. Okay, antiviruses even. So these are the control or countermeasures. So this lecture was all about the basics of the cyber security. Hope you liked it. Please share, like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much guys.